7-year-old Lily was about to ask her father one question in a hotel lobby, a question with only 2 possible answers. And whichever answer he gave, someone's heart was going to break that night. He didn't know it yet. He thought this was just dinner. By the end of this story, you'll know exactly what he chose and why it changed everything that came after it. Daniel Reyes had promised his daughter this night for 3 weeks, a big girl dinner, just the 2 of them, at the fanciest hotel downtown. The one with the chandelier Lily hadn't stopped talking about since her friend's birthday party there. Lily was 7. Purple dress, mismatched socks, and a purse she insisted on carrying like a real lady. Daniel was 34, a contractor, and for the past 2 years, a single father. Lily's mother, Sarah, had left for a job out of state. It wasn't loud or bitter, just a slow fading, phone calls getting shorter, then rarer, then almost gone. Daniel had built his entire life around one rule since. Lily comes first, always. What Lily didn't know was that her father had quietly been seeing someone for 8 months. Her name was Claire, a pediatric nurse he'd met at Lily's school fundraiser. Calm, careful, patient. Claire had asked him more than once, gently, "When do I get to meet her?" Daniel always gave the same answer: "When it's right." He had a plan, a slow, careful introduction. Months away, dinner at home, somewhere safe, somewhere Lily could ask 100 questions without an audience. He had no idea the plan was about to collapse in the next 10 minutes. The hotel lobby was everything Lily had imagined. Marble floors, a chandelier the size of a small car, a pianist playing softly near the entrance. She spun in a circle, dress flaring, laughing at nothing. Daniel's phone buzzed. A text from Claire. "Running an errand near your hotel. Small world. Hope tonight's perfect." He smiled, typed a quick reply, and put the phone away. He didn't think twice about the word near. He had no reason to. Not yet. It happened fast, the way these things always do. Daniel looked up from fixing Lily's coat and saw her, Claire, stepping out of the hotel gift shop, a small bag in hand. Their eyes met. She smiled instinctively, warmly, and started walking toward them before she could stop herself. Daniel's stomach dropped. Not here. Not tonight. "Daniel, hey, I wasn't going to say anything, I swear. I was just... It's okay," he said too quickly, his hand tightening around Lily's. Lily looked up at Claire, then her father, then back, with the particular clarity children have when they sense an adult hiding something. "Papa," she said slowly. "Who is this?" 4 words. That's all it took to make Daniel's mind go silent. He thought of every bedtime it had just been the 2 of them. He thought of how Lily still called him Papa, a name she'd chosen herself at 4 and never let go of. He thought of Claire, steady and patient, standing there with quiet hope in her eyes, having never once asked him to choose. This wasn't really about who Claire was. It was about what Lily would learn, right now, about whether her world was still safe, whether change would come to her gently, or crash into her the way loss once had. Daniel had about 2 seconds to decide what kind of father he was going to be. He crouched to Lily's height, a habit built without realizing it, because he never wanted to talk down to her. "This is Claire," he said gently, "a really good friend." Claire crouched too, keeping her distance, giving Lily room. "I was actually looking for a birthday gift for my niece. She loves purple. Almost as much as you, I think." Lily glanced at her dress, a flicker of pride crossing her face. "Purple's the best color." Then came the real question, the one underneath the first one. "Papa, are you and Claire gonna have dinner too?" This was the fork in the road. He could blur the boundary right here, merge his two worlds without warning, or hold the line he'd promised himself. "No, baby," Daniel said, looking only at Lily. "Tonight's our night. Just you and me." Claire nodded immediately, relief, not hurt, in her face. "I really do have plans. Besides," she added to Lily, "I heard someone has a chandelier to see." Lily's eyes went wide, the tension forgotten. "It's huge." "I believe you," Claire said, standing. "Maybe you'll tell me about it sometime. If your dad says it's okay." Lily looked at her father, silently asking. Daniel nodded. "Maybe." Claire said goodbye gracefully and walked toward the exit. Daniel felt something in his chest finally loosen. Dinner went the way dinners with a 7-year-old do. Stories about a classmate who could do a cartwheel, a case for a medium-sized dog. Daniel listened completely, though part of his mind kept circling back to the lobby. Then, over dessert, Lily looked up with the same directness she'd had by the gift shop. "Papa, do you like Claire? Like her?" There was no version of tonight where he avoided this, only a version where he answered with honesty instead of by accident. "I do," he said carefully. "I like her a lot." Lily considered this with real gravity. "Is she going to be my new mom?" "No," Daniel said, firm but gentle. "Nobody replaces your mom. Not ever. If Claire becomes part of our life, it'll be something new, not something that erases anything old." Lily nodded slowly, turning her spoon over, thinking the unhurried way children think when they're actually working something out. "Okay," she finally said, "but if she comes over, can we still have pancake Saturdays? Just sometimes? Just us?" Daniel's throat tightened. 2 years of dreading this exact conversation, and here she was, handling it with more grace than he'd given her credit for. Because she wasn't losing anything. She was just making room. "Always," he said. "Pancake Saturdays are ours. Forever." Lily smiled, the real one, gap-toothed and unguarded, and went back to her dessert like the conversation had cost her nothing at all. Outside, the city lights blurred against the car windows, and a little girl in a purple dress fell asleep with frosting still on her lip. Safe, unshaken, completely unaware of what she'd just given her father. Because Daniel understood something. That night, he hadn't fully understood before. The choice was never between Lily and Claire. It had only ever been about what kind of father he wanted to be. And tonight, under one chandelier, in front of the two people who mattered most, he'd finally shown her the answer. If this story touched your heart, hit that like button, subscribe to Story Sphere for more real, emotional stories like this one, and share it with someone who needs to hear it today. See you in the next story.